For today's video, we will be going to talk about a smart contract in crypto explained. Let's get started. Smart contract. This is exactly what a smart contract is. It's a piece of code that performs an action if something else occurs. Many people refer to it as if this then that. The most common smart contracts are written on the Ethereum network using a technology known as Solidity. So let's go over some smart contract applications. You could write codes that says, if you give me 5 Ethereum, I will give you 20 basic attention tokens. If you have at least 100,000 subscribers by the end of the year, you will receive 20 Ethereum. Furthermore, if the temperature exceeds 95 degrees for 4 days in a row this year, Farmer John's account will receive $100,000 in crop insurance. It would now be very simple to create a smart contract in which people could donate Ethereum to a specific address. If that contract address reached a certain threshold, say 500 Ethereum, we could award each donor a portion of online work, such as an artistic NFT, access to an online book, or even membership in a community. The applications of smart contracts are limitless. Two main things that make smart contracts beneficial. Number 1, they are immutable. This implies that they are unable to change. So remember how I said that some people refer to them as if this, then that, because most smart contracts perform some action when they are triggered. They are essentially just coded on the blockchain that is executed. It can never be changed once it's on the blockchain. The disadvantage, you may think, is that if there is a bug or the code is inefficient, it will remain a bug and inefficient indefinitely. If you wanted to, you could simply create a new smart contract and instruct people not to use the old one. In fact, this occurs frequently. Number 2, distributed. The second thing you should know is that they are distributed. This means that there are no discrepancies. You cannot hire a lawyer and claim that this was not our agreement. These smart contracts are online agreements between a few parties that can be executed automatically if certain conditions are met. Smart contracts are pieces of code that are designed to eliminate human error and issues. You couldn't even hire a lawyer if you wanted to. The code is spread across the globe on numerous computers. In fact, if they wanted to, anyone could view your smart contract and how you interacted with it. So we now have financial agreements that no one can dispute. They do not change because they are code, and everyone has access to them. You may not realize the power of technology like this, so let's go over some examples to help you understand. Number 1, flash loan. The first is a flash loan. What if I told you that you could borrow $10 million with no money down? On the Ethereum network, you certainly can, but only if you create a smart contract that repays it in the exact same minute that it was borrowed. Yes, if you know how to code, you can borrow millions of dollars to do something for you on the Ethereum network. So here's the snag. The entire sum must be repaid. So you might be wondering why we would want to do this. Consider buying some Dogecoin for 50 cents on Coinbase and selling it for 55 cents on Gemini. You could theoretically borrow $10 million, buy a bunch of Dogecoin on Coinbase, sell it to Gemini, and then pay back the original loan of $10 million with interest. This is known as a flash loan. And one man made $360,000 in a matter of minutes by making one of these that did pretty much what I just described. The smart contract can, in fact, check itself. It can run a simulation of what you programmed to see. If what you told it to do would be able to pay back the lender after the code is executed. And if it can do that, if it can immediately repay the lender, the code is executed, and you can borrow the funds to do whatever you want with them. This would never be possible with traditional finance. However, on the blockchain, you can. Number 2, insurance. The second on the list is insurance. Did you know that with just a few smart contracts, you can create an entire insurance company? If Farmer John gives us $2,000, we would simply write something like this. And if the temperature in Missouri exceeds 95 degrees for 4 days in a row, pay Farmer John $10,000. So basically, this is insurance. Farmer John can be confident that if his crops die due to a heat wave, the smart contract will recognize the cause and pay him out his $100,000 insurance. You may be wondering how a smart contract piece of code knows what the temperature in Missouri is. Oracles are useful tools for any smart contract because they help with something called oracles. They are essentially a trusted source that provides real-world data to anything on the blockchain that requests it. Number 3, token switching. One of the most useful things you can do with smart contracts is created a pool of money using 2 different tokens. You create smart contracts that allows traders to exchange one token for another. As one token's volume grows, the price of the other token rises. This way, the pool's value remains constant. This is essentially how a decentralized exchange operates. You can create a smart contract stating that if you give me 20 apples, I will give you 30 coconuts. Except for the apples and coconuts, Ethereum and basic attention tokens are used. As a result, a smart contract can enable you to switch tokens. Token switching opens up a whole new world for day traders or investors looking to invest in a specific coin that isn't currently available on a major exchange, such as Coinbase. Instead, they could buy a coin that is available and then use the decentralized exchange to swap those tokens. Number 4, buying a house. Finally, purchasing a home is an excellent reason to use a smart contract. So imagine you took the house or apartment you live in, took the deed, and put it on the blockchain. It is no longer owned by you or the bank. In fact, whoever has the deed on the blockchain owns it. Maybe one day we will be able to use a smart contract to buy and sell a house rather than the usual process, which takes weeks. Advertising the house, obtaining financing, utilizing escrow, obtaining insurance, and dreaded closing. You could simply make an offer on the blockchain and the other person can't accept or deny it within minutes. If they agree, you have immediate ownership of the new deed. However, the other person has your money right now. This would be extremely beneficial for anyone looking to enter the real estate market, but being held back by high fees, as well as banks looking to increase their profit margin on mortgages. Imagine being able to buy and sell a house as quickly and easily as you can stock. That would be possible with blockchain. So as we conclude this video, we hope you learned something useful. And if you enjoyed this video, please press the like button, turn on the notification bell, and subscribe to Metaverse for more videos like this. Thank you for stopping by to watch. See you in our next video.